So here's the thing. Those numbers in that video are actually generous. Because I went and I actually looked up numbers this morning. But they're generous numbers because more information has come out directly from the Conservative Convention. And unlike you, who is going off vibes and anger up here, I actually prefer to deal in facts and figures. So here's the facts. The facts are the Conservative Party leadership review was not a one member, one vote thing. You had delegates, which had to pay $1,000 to register as a delegate. And then they were invited and they had to RSVP. But before they were invited, after they were invited, they had to, before they were invited, they had to fill out a questionnaire about their loyalties to Pierre. Right? And then they ran the convention, they moved it from Toronto to Calgary, and they ran it on the same weekend as the Ontario convention, the Conservative Convention. So they effectively cut out all the moderates. They couldn't go to the convention, right? Then on top of that, out of the 4,500 delegates they invited to the convention, only 2,558 showed up. And out of those 2,558, only 2,100 voted. So effectively, he only won with 53% of the delegate vote. And that's after putting all that scaffolding in place to make it so that he would win. And it's not the way they've always run them. They actually changed the bylaws in 2019. And then they changed the bylaws again in 2022 in order to move it to Alberta. But up until 2019, the executive did not have this much control over who could and couldn't be a delegate. They took the democratic process and they shit on it, right? Because it wasn't one member, one vote. It's a delegate vote, and those delegates have to pay a price to register. So if you don't have $1,000, guess what? Doesn't matter whether you support the Conservative Party or not. You don't get a vote. And as far as the being up against a rich prime minister, have you checked into Pierre's net worth lately? It's reportedly anywhere from $15 to $20 million. And ask yourself, how did he make that on an MP's salary when he's been in government for 21 years? And the thing is I don't really give a shit whether they stack the numbers or not. The thing is that we saw this morning with the polls that came out this morning after he won the leadership, the Conservatives lost 30% in the polls. They went down 30% in the polls. I want a healthy opposition party that operates democratically, because that's what you want for a healthy democracy. And I'll let you in on a little secret, dude. It's not right or left. It's up or down. And when the shitstorm comes, and if, God forbid, World War III breaks out, if you need assistance, if your house is being bombed, you're not going to, the people who come and rescue you, you're not going to stop and ask them how they vote before you accept their assistance. You're not going to give a shit. So all of this posturing here, it doesn't matter. So what? If you want to support a party that doesn't want to have a fair and democratic process to review their leader, that's on you, boo. I don't care. I care. The only reason why I care is because I want a healthy opposition party that embraces democracy. That's why I care. But anyways, you're going to do what you're going to do, and nothing I said here is probably going to make a difference. You're just either going to get madder or you're going to come in and be more insulting, but whatever. You do you, boo. Say no to Christofascism and have a day.